Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with the victorious heavyweight debut of Roman Fury. Roman, how'd you feel in there?
Oh, I felt, really good. I was a bag of nerves up until it was time to get my boots on and my shorts, and then, something happens and I become this other calm character, and I was just happy with the performance, and as long as I keep improving and getting better, I sent a statement out there tonight to the rest of them that I'm for real and I can punch. That's what I wanted to do. I've done so much training, I've put so much work in, so it could only end when we're good in it,
Interesting to hear that you were a bag of nerves. I wasn't expecting that. You're quite a confident character when I've interviewed you before.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. I'm a bag of nerves for the whole thing up until it's time to, the closer it gets, the better I feel. It's crazy it sounds, but I can't put it down to anything, But yeah, all you got to do is just control it and do your best, isn't it? That's what everyone has to deal with when they get in there, no matter what stage they're on. So I was happy with how I handled it.
What were you seeing in the ring to set up the finish?
Yeah, I think I was getting instructions from the corner just to, bring him onto it. That's what I was doing. I was jabbing, and he walked onto it, and it was good night. I was setting that shot up and delivered it well. It's not easy to knock someone out as well when you're moving backwards, so it makes it even more impressive in my opinion.
First time seeing you in the flesh, very reminiscent of the style of Tyson Fury, that herky-jerky, languid, quite this type of style. Is that what you want to kind of base yourself off of, as well as your own kind of influences too?
100%, I've learned so much from watching him, and his style's been unbeatable, hasn't it, for his whole career, so I'm basing myself off him, but bringing my own little spice to it as well. But all that you see now is pretty much off the cuff, it's pretty much natural and raw at this stage, I'm still tightening up my game, but that's why I need to be out more. No more 4 months, 5 months off. I'm out again another 3 weeks on a Wasserman show, and then have a little break and then straight back to it to conquer 2024. I'm here to take over next year.
I spoke to you about a week or two ago, and you said that you wanted the likes of the Chase DeMoors and Temple Arts from the Misfit scene. That caused a bit of a stir and a reaction online. Still gunning for those two?
Still, what's happened?
Well, there was it went out online, and there was some reaction in terms of wanting to see that fight with you contesting either with Chase DeMoor and Temple Arts. So still on your radar?
100%. You can have it whenever he wants. I'd fight Chase DeMoor tomorrow. I think he's absolutely pathetically useless. And I don't want to sound mean, but I'm just being honest with you. I'd fight him any day without training. So Chase DeMoor, find your bollocks, mate, and let's get it on. But it'd be a very bad decision on your behalf if you was to take the fight on me.
Final couple of things. An appeal is coming in from KSI side for the Tommy Fury fight. Just your thoughts on that, if it might get overturned. I spoke to Nissi, who said he doesn't really know, so potential there.
No, definitely not. The man's a sore loser, and he's trying to do everything to try and swerve Tommy's victory, and that fight being as bad as it wasn't up to Tommy, it was up to KSI. KSI was jumping around and holding on, and you could hear that from the instruction of the command's corner. So, he just stunk the place out, and it's going to be overturned, and just move on, mate. Do
you think he'll pay up the bet to John?
He's got to, because he's not going to stop until he does, so he'll have it for the rest of his life until he does pay up. And we're all going to start getting on him, he's got to pay his bets like a man.
Roman, pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. Congratulations on the victory. Good stuff.
Thank you. Cheers.